Hello, Cancer. Thank you for watching, and thank you for coming to my channel. This is the reading for October, for the first 2 weeks of October. And if you are catching this reading after that time, whenever you are listening to this reading or watching this reading, is when you need to hear the message. So we're going to jump right in. So this message is for Cancer, and this is for the first 2 weeks of October. For the first 2 weeks of October. Spirit, Cancer, in a clear and concise message. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Oh dang, you have all cups here, so you are definitely in your watery, emotional feelings element right now. Let's see, I feel like they want me to pull one. Okay, there it is. So you have the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups generally tells me that you're walking away from something, and that's the message that I'm getting with this card, is that you're walking away from something that caused you a lot of emotional distress. I am focusing on the burning cup there. It's like you just kind of like lit the bridge and you just like walked away. You're like, I don't need that bridge anymore. So I feel like you just like you're doing like a cutting of cords or a cutting of ties. Like you're just like cut you're cutting somebody or something off. This could be in work or in love. Um, that that's the message that I'm getting with that. But I also see that there's also the sun on the horizon. You're walking toward the sun on the horizon. So you know that there is better for you. That's why you're walking away from this. And I feel like this is bringing up a lot of memories of nostalgia. Like you have a lot of memories of nostalgia that are coming in that are kind of like maybe it's like it could be like a good, maybe like a good nostalgia, but I also feel like it's causing you like a little bit of distress. I'm looking at this guy's on here, the guy's face. He just looks like he's like really sad. Like he just looks like he's like I feel I feel sad when I look at him. Like he's in this nostalgic mode, but it's not like a nostalgia of like happiness, even though what he is remembering is happy, like him having the dog as a child. But I also feel like he's sad about it. Like not about the memory, but like of where he's at right now. I think is where the sadness is coming from. Like it's like maybe you are having like these memories, like these like happy memories that are coming up that you're like, how did I get here with those memories? How did I get to this spot? And then you have the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups um, is about like somebody kind of like maybe somebody's coming in to like offer you help or love or something. They're coming in to offer you something, but you're completely ignoring it. Like maybe there is somebody also like if you did just go through a breakup, um, and you changed your status on Facebook and all of that stuff, maybe there's somebody like you're getting a bunch of messages from people, and this could be a specific message from somebody. You're getting a message from some people, and you're just like completely ignoring those messages about like, hey, you want to like meet up, you want to have coffee, you want to go to dinner, because we all know that that happens. As soon as you change your status on Facebook, it's like everybody comes in. um, It could also be, I'm also getting a specific message about this, the person that you're walking away from, or the situation that you're walking away from, is trying to reach out, and you're just not having any of it. Like you're done. Like you're done with that. Um, even though there is a even though there's a rainbow coming from that cup that's being offered to you, I'm still getting this message. Because it could be like, you know, uh, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow is not really a pot of gold. It's just pot of a pot of whatever, pot of shit. And you know, you know what they're offering you. Like it's like you can put frosting on a turd, and it's still gonna be a turd. It's just gonna have a little bit of frosting on it. Um, that's like the specific message. I think that is for somebody. That is a specific message for somebody. Um, then we have the Ten of Cups. I feel like the Ten of Cups is this is like where you want to be. Like you have the 10 and the 9. I feel like these go together. It's like you're not, well, I guess I think that you are trying. You're trying to get to to like this point where like you're manifesting this. Because like the 9 of Cups can also be like a manifestation card. So like the Magician is also another manifestation card, but the 9 of Cups is a manifestation card as well. So I feel like this, like you're manifesting, you're trying to manifest this into reality in the 10 of Cups. So the 10 of Cups is ultimate happiness. It is it's being happy in your love life, being happy in um, your work life, and your family life, your home life. It's essentially having like a really happy home and love, and everything just kind of like is rainbows and butterflies because of that. So and that is the goal. And I'm seeing like there, so in this Four of Cups card, I see that rainbow. So maybe also there is a message for somebody here that that this uh, that whatever this is being offered to you, you're not believing that they're offering this. You think that it's like it's them just trying to get with you, and you're not. I just feel like you're just not having any of it. Like you're just not. You're not having any of it. I feel like this is a place that you're going to be in. I don't feel like you're there yet. I think that you've been here before, trying to manifest this happy home, happy life. Um, but I also feel like you're not in that spot yet. I feel like you're heading in the right direction though. You are heading in the right direction. I also see like a lot of rainbow colors on this Chariot card. Um, so sometimes the Chariot is making a choice between two, um, between um, between these two. I also with this card in particular with this reading in particular, I don't think that it is having to make a choice. I think that this is about it's about finding. I don't want to say balance because it's not about finding balance. It's about, so if you do have two choices or two paths or two options, or if there's some sort of like choice that you have to make, it's about merging those two to make it, um, to make whatever you're trying to manifest come to fruition. I am going to pull a couple of clarifiers. I want to clarify that that Four of Cups. So we're going to clarify the Four of Cups for Cancer. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups and you have the Temperance. So I feel like with that, it's about, so in the Five of Cups, she has these two upright cups, and then she has the three cups that are spilled over. She's not really, she's not really focusing. I mean, she's not focusing on either one. In this card in particular, she's not even focusing on either one. Um, so she's just kind of like, I feel like that's where you are right now. Like you're not even like really focusing um, on that cup that's being offered to you, but you're not even focusing on the spilt cups. Uh, I also feel like with the Temperance, you're kind of trying to. I feel like this is like a neutrality sort of card. It's like you're just not that you're trying to stay neutral, but you just have no, you have no feeling behind it. Is I think what I'm getting, the message that I'm getting from that. But I also feel like at this point there has to be some like, you need to find some sort of balance. So it's dealing with those cups. So finding the balance, and that might be where this is coming in at the Chariot as well. Um, so finding the balance in between like having the full cup and having all of the empty cups, and trying to deal with that. Um, I'm also getting like, not like a balance. It, I don't want to say balance, but that might have been a message for somebody. The other message that I'm getting is tapping into your, I guess, like tapping into spiritual, like into your spiritual self, or like, I don't want to, like, it's not even like meditation, but however you tap into that is however it happens. Just trying to get those messages from spirit, because I think that that's what's gonna help to deal with this that's going on. It's gonna help you to actually like to actually deal with those cups that are spilled open, or these empty cups that you have here. And then I also want to clarify the chariot. That's too many. There's like four in there. We're not clarifying with four cards. Oh, you got the other, or another five of, or another five. Yeah, because you're not the one who got the Five of Pentacles, sorry. So you got the Five of Pentacles. So this is like so this is the card of like being left out in the cold, like feeling like there's no like there's no way for you to come back from this. Like I think um, that that feeling, like if that's a specific message for somebody, I feel like that feeling is not going to help you progress, and to try to like to try to heal that. Also, the Five of Pentacles, I also am getting that this could be the Chariot card here. Um, could be you moving on to a better financial situation coming from this, coming from that Five of Pentacles sort of situation. And if you are going through, like if you have gone through like a divorce, or like you were living together and now you're walking away, that could be where this card is coming in at, is that you know, it takes time to build your finances back up from all of that. I do want to clarify the Ten of Cups. So you have, excuse me, you have the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is like, she's all about like your intuition, like following your intuition. And I like how her robe kind of like looks like flowing water. And I feel like it's like down here, I'm like focusing on whoops, on this down here, where it looks like it's like just about connected. So I feel like you are just about there. Like you just need to use your intuition um, to get you to this point. So like I said, I don't think that you're here yet. Like I don't think that you're in this energy yet. I think that you are just about there, but I think that it's going to require you to use your intuition to get there, um, and to tap into like tap into like that badass self that you are, because like you are like there's that meme that says it's like crying over crying over your relationship or whatever, like that just ended, and then it skips to the other meme, or the other side of the meme, that she's putting on her thigh highs, and she's like, but then remembering who the fuck I am. Like that's the this is what the card reminds me of. It's like remembering who the fuck you are. Like you are that badass. Remembering who the fuck you are. And I feel like this is for both of these. I I am going to pull a card just for the Nine of Cups, because I want to see if it can tell us anything about that, and like when you might be in that energy, or like how you get to that energy of manifesting that stuff. Oh. So you have the Magician, and you also have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is like, the Magician is, I mean, it's just like I told you, like this is like the same sort of card. Just like I said, like the Nine of Cups reminds me of the Magician. They're both manifestation cards. So I feel like you're in that manifestation energy, um, or you're going to be in that manifestation energy. But there's a choice that you need to make to get to that point. I feel like there's like a, not like a choice. I don't want to say a choice. It's balance, and that's like the back here with the Chariot was, I said balance, and then back here with temperance, there was a message of balance. So I'm thinking that there's like some sort of balance that has to come into play here for you to get to this. And it could be like a balance of your home and finance, or your home life and your work life. It could be that, and it could also be like maybe balancing. This is not like a Two of Cups, but like this could be like balancing your emotions. Uh, uh, so the Pentacles are Earth. So they are Earth, and Earth signs are usually, or Earth is usually like about like being grounded and being like the materialistic world, and like your home life and that sort of stuff. So this could be like balancing that. It could also, a specific message for somebody could be, just like I said here, balancing the material world with the spiritual world, like getting into the spirit, like getting back to spirit, but also having like a balance between the two. Um, and I think that's how you get to that, to the point where you're at with the Nine of Pentacles, that manifestation. And that's where the Magician also comes in at with that manifestation. Like these are both manifestation cards. I feel like you are going to be in this energy. I just don't feel like you're there yet. Maybe for some of you you are, but I don't feel like you're there yet. I'm gonna go here. I feel like they've wanted me to use these archetype cards quite a bit, so I got them like a year ago and I haven't used them since. always hurt my hands whenever I shuffling them. Okay. What is the message? Okay. So you have the mentor. Where's the book? Okay, there it is. Okay, so this says this card is called the mentor. It's the teacher, the sage, the guru. It is said that cosmic knowledge pours down on the world like a great illuminated waterfall. This can be overwhelming. This can be an overwhelming force. The true teacher, though, is said to be able to hold this flow of wisdom at bay while the student sips from the focused stream. The mentor archetype has a gift for reading the room, for sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student, whether pleasant or painful. The mentor may appear aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. Their gift is to know what serves the soul. Ultimately, the mentor is in service of the greater cosmic good and aids in the elevation of consciousness. Anytime the mentor forgets this humble link and mistakes themselves for the source of enlightenment, the archetype falls into shadow. Keep in mind, however, it is easy to project power onto another. The expressions feat of clay and cult of personality exist for a reason. And it says, although it's typically true that parents are our initial teachers, the child will eventually seek a mentor figure outside of the home to assist their growth. And okay, so I think that this is like, this is telling you to, I believe what this is telling you is to maybe seek out a mentor, somebody that can help you to the like on your spiritual path. It could also be to seek out to seek out your spiritual self, because that can be your spirit guides can be a mentor to you as well. They're not, they don't, they're not like living, breathing beings, but like they still can convey messages. So I think that that's what this is saying, is to seek out a mentor, but be careful of what your expectations of that mentor are. Because I liked on here how they put on here that they can be aloof or available, harsh or tender, humorous or rigid. So when you have somebody who is in your life who you can kind of rely on to give you the truth, sometimes the truth hurts. And I used to say all the time, like, if the truth hurts, do something about it. And so, like, sometimes the truth can hurt. So, like, if you have a mentor that is giving you those harsh truths, like, sometimes that is a good thing, and sometimes that's what you need to see. The other message on here is that that you have a knack for reading the room and sensing the exact ingredient that will stimulate growth within the student. You could be the person that is maybe mentoring somebody. Maybe you have a knack for reading people, and this is like a message to that you're that if you're mentoring somebody, you're doing that service well. That could be a specific message for somebody. And I'm going to go to these cards, these 4 agreement cards. Too many. Too many in that one. So you have don't make assumptions, say goodbye to sadness and drama. So I think that's where this 8 of Cups comes in at. You're saying goodbye to sadness and drama. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment to consider this. So, realizing that when you make assumptions about what other people are saying or how they react or how they, like what energy they're giving off, when you make assumptions about that in reference to yourself, you could be making the wrong assumption. And you know what happens when you assume. We all know what happens when we assume. So I think this is saying to try to think about that when you are having these interactions with people, or when you are going through the motions of like dealing with this walking away from whatever you're walking away from, whenever you're going through all of that. I think this is telling you to be aware of this, like where maybe you made assumptions, because yes, you might be walking away because somebody did something, said something, or something happened, but finding your own fault in that situation is how we also grow, and that's a tough one. Always do your best. Do your best because you want to. And it says, do your best when you are enjoying the action or doing it in a way that will not have negative repercussions for you. You do your best because you want to do it, not because you have to do it. Not because you are trying to please the judge, and not because you are trying to please other people. So this is about like people pleasing, which a lot of us are, we're great at. So this is about doing stuff that you actually want to do, and not because you think you're going to get something out of it, whether that be a thank you or praise or monetary value. You might be getting that from helping somebody, but it's about like doing the task because you want to do it, and not because you're going to get something in return for it. That I also believe is where we start with the manifestation stuff, is doing, having that mindset that you are already there in that state, and not having that mindset of lack. like the mindset of, and what I mean by that is like the mindset of like I have to do this or I should do this because of, um, or like the mindset like, I guess I guess like if you're thinking about like have to, like I uh, have to help this person because they're asking me, and I know that they're gonna make me feel bad if I don't do it for them or do it with them. You know, that's not a good reason to do something. You do it because you want to do it and not because they're gonna guilt you into doing it. And that's also like not a good way to be in that like manifestation mode. And I think that that's where you want to be. And I feel like they are done with the message. So if you liked what you saw, please like, share, follow, subscribe. And if you want to get a bigger picture of what your energy is like at this time, watch your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs for a bigger picture of what your energy is like at this time. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.